Welcome to the Leaders by Head and Heart series. Our last interview was with His Excellency Franz Jessen, former EU ambassador to the Philippines. Today, we got the honor to welcome Mr. Pradip Pariyar, who is currently working as executive chairperson at Samata Foundation Nepal, a leading independent think tank specialized in the area of caste-based discrimination and marginalized issues. Pradip ran different youth leadership and peace-building trainings and workshops for young politicians, social activists in Nepal, Somalia, Pakistan, and Timor Leste. Pradip was recently appointed by the Government of Nepal Ministry of Youth and Sport as a task force member to review the national youth policy and to build Youth Vision 2025. In March 2020, he was nominated Young Global Leader by the World Economic Forum. Welcome, Pradip.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you. So the first question will be related to the intellect. As executive chairperson of Samata Foundation, can you tell us the why behind your foundation and its vision for the next 5 years?
Let me bring you about Nepal while we're talking about. I will share some experience of COVID-19 during the COVID-19 crisis. I'll give some examples and I'll talk about the vision. When society faces unprecedented crisis and oppression experienced by those at the bottom of the social hierarchy becomes intensified, when the Nepali society suffering from historic caste-based discrimination and untouchability was confronted, especially within the COVID-19 crisis. And then the violence against the Dalit community increased. Within the 5 months of COVID-19 lockdown, 23 Dalit persons were killed and group lynching in police custody, pushed to suicide after rape and starved to death. This is some example of what happening in Nepal during the COVID pandemic. But Samata Foundation, what we are doing is important questions for me right now. Samata Foundation established back in 2009. Mostly, Samata Foundation doing research and policy level advocacy for the rights of marginalized people, especially Dalit social groups, both from Hill and Madhes. It firmly believes that real change can only be brought by producing critical youth mass of Dalit and non-Dalit and disseminating knowledge, encouraging civic participation and preparing individuals from Dalit social group to become a leader for the next generation. So right now, Samata Foundation, especially as a young leader working with the young people, where I'm trying to create the critical mass, especially young people, those who can speak against the injustice. So that kind of mass we are trying to produce. And then right now, Samata Foundation working with the most within the Dalit group, with the most marginalized, especially female. Within the Dalit, we are working with the Dalit female, and then we're trying to create the next generation leaders from the Madhes, especially from province 2. That kind of work we are doing, and simultaneously we're working for the justice delivery mechanism, especially with the Nepal police, government lawyers, and with the parliamentarians, ministers, to make the better policy, especially marginalized and Dalit friendly policy. That's our main work. But my next vision for 5 years is creating more and more young leaders who can contribute for the society, for the cause. That's what we're doing right now.
My second question is more related to your purpose in life and a message for the younger generation. You have been nominated by the World Economic Forum Young Global Leaders 2020 for your contributions in empowering the youth and promoting social justice. What will be your message for the youth to make a positive impact within their community?
Thank you. Then I think this is one of the great. I think this is one of the great questions, an important one also. I born and raised in Dalit family, and that means I couldn't even touch the tap in my school. So that kind of discrimination I faced in my life. But especially my message to young people: don't worry much about the where you born, in which class, which caste, which region. That doesn't matter. Definitely that's matter a little bit, but that doesn't matter a lot in your life. What matter is, are you committed to make justice in your society? Are you committed to make change in your life and society? That's the important questions. For me, coming from Dalit community, I can't reach in this level, but I never thought that's my reality. But I can't change that reality, because I don't have a choice where should I born. So I have a choice to what I'm going to do in my life. That's my choice. So in whole my life, I devoted for my society, creating new leaders in my community, those who can contribute for the society. So my message to young people: no worries about your background, no worries about your either you are rich or poor, or you are from the upper caste or lower caste, so-called lower caste, or either you are from the South Asia or Asia, from wherever are you from. But the must thing is, you need to have a will, passion, and courage. Three things you need to succeed in life. And when you succeed, most of the time people forget about their society, forget about their community, even they sometimes people forget about their family when they reach and when they succeed in their life. My message to young people is uh, work on that and then contribute for the society.
Thanks, Pradip, for sharing this inspiring message for the youth. And I think not only in Nepal, you've been an inspirational leaders, but also within the region. So my final questions, and usually how we end these interviews, leader by head and heart series, I'm asking for each guest speakers to provide me 3 keywords of their choice, and you may explain them. Thank you.
How many words do you want?
Three is fine, Pradip.
Three. One is courage. I mentioned in my earlier talk also. Uh, uh, if you have a courage to do things and confidence, you can achieve that. Courage is necessary wherever are you from. You need to have a courage. Second is leap. Usually we want to stay in our comfort zone. It's easy for us to stay in the comfort zone. But the thing is, if you want to take a leap, if you want to take further, if you want to go far, you need to take a leap, and then you need to prepare for that. Especially, I have a message for young people: prepare to take a leap in your life. So if you take a leap, then you can think more, and then you can interact with more people. So leap in your life is very important. Third one is passion. Passions is necessary, because if you are determined to achieve something, you can do it. So determination is really necessary. For that, you need to have a passion. For especially younger generation doesn't have a passion. Everyone wants everything quickly. That can't make things everything in a short time frame. You need to invest for that. So my message as a young people characteristic is taking opportunities, seeking opportunity, and they want to do new things, but same time they need to have a passion for success. So that's my three word for now.
Excellent, Pradip. Thank you so much. And I think that courage, leap, as you said, and passion are really also significant, especially during this time. And I really want to thank you again, Pradip. Next week, we will receive Mrs. Von Leong, former Singapore government director and social impact investor focusing on digital health and social sector development. But again, thanks, Pradip. I wish you all the best, and please stay safe.